Hello, my name is Aiden. I'm Noah. And I'm Will. And this will be our assignment 2 for Seg 3103.
Let's get started with the basic features. So the very first thing to use JMH, you must first add it as a dependency of the project, or else it won't work. This is done inside the Maven file, the POM file. Next up, we have benchmark. So this tag marks the desired methods for benchmarking, and it's an integral part of JMH. Thirdly, we have fork. This tag controls how many forks are used when benchmarking. It is important for isolation.
The next two tags we have are measurement and warm-up. Measurement decides the number of iterations that will be recorded to be run, while warm-up decides the number of iterations that will be run before recording. Warm-up is important because the first few runs of instrumentation will not be consistent because they will not be warmed up yet.
Well said, Noah. Next up, we have output time unit. So this specific tag, this specifies the output time unit. So example in seconds, milliseconds, nanoseconds, if you wanted, maybe even years. Next up, we have the state tag. Defines how data is initialized and shared across benchmark invocations. For example, each thread gets its own instance, one instance for all threads, etc.
These are the modes that you have. You have throughput mode, which measures the number of operations per unit of time. You have average time mode, which measures the average time taken to execute the benchmark. You have sample time mode, which measures the time taken for each individual benchmark method. And we have single shot time mode, which measures the time taken for a single call of the benchmark method only executed once. And lastly, we have all mode, which provides a comprehensive view of performance across different scenarios.
So our target code base was the sorting algorithm benchmark, which will test different sorting algorithms with the small size array being 100, medium size array being 1000, and the large array being 10,000. It will then determine which is the fastest at sorting the given array, and it can also test sorted and reversed versions of all the above arrays. The sorting algorithms used are bubble sort, quick sort, merge sort, selection sort, and insertion sort. So as we can see, we ran the tests. We just decided to put them in screenshots as the text took a long time to run. So you can see we chose to use average time mode in milliseconds, and we installed the dependencies into the POM file. We used .benchmark above our method so we can test it. And then this is at the bottom a screenshot of it in the middle of running, and you can see we had 5 warm-up iterations and then 5 iterations.
There are several related testing tools. The ones I'm going to be talking about are Gatling, JMeter, and benchmark.net. I'll compare the scope, the metrics, and the usability. JMH is method level, so as seen in the previous slide, you decide at each method if it's going to be tested or not. The metrics is throughput, average time, min-max time, standard deviation, and GC count. And the usability, it's code-based, so it's implemented at the code level. Gatling is HTTP and API load testing. The metrics it tests are response time, requests per second, failure rate, and percentiles. And the usability, it has a scripting focus, but it generates rich HTML reports, which can be slightly more readable than the blurb of text in the terminal. Next we have JMeter, which is general purpose and scope. The metrics it records are response time, latency, throughput, errors, and concurrent users. And for usability, it's GUI-based and scriptable, which can be fairly more user-friendly than something code-based like JMH. And finally, we have benchmark.net, which is, again, like JMH, a method-level implementation. The metrics it records are execution time, standard deviation, GC info, instructions, and cache misses. And like JMH, it's also code-based.
Here's our video link.
Thank you, Aiden.
I've been Will.